let's take a look at the HTML first. So at the top level, we have the container element that contains 5 item boxes. And in CSS, I've prepared some styles for the container and then the item. Now, our goal is to add some margins between those item boxes. The first approach is to add a margin top to the item CSS rule. So let's do that. So I'm gonna have a margin top and 30 pixel. Great, so we've got some margins between item boxes. However, the margin top from the first item box is causing the bigger margin than the other margins between item boxes. Because when we inspect, so I'm gonna inspect this. So container contains the padding, 30 pixel padding at the top. And also, when we click on the item contains 30 pixel margin top. So 30 pixel padding from the container and then the 30 pixel margin from the item actually creating the 60 pixel space at the top here rather than 30 pixel margin between those items. We can get rid of 30 pixel margin top from the first item box by using the first child pseudo class selector, which we will learn in the later video. But I'm just gonna show you how it works. So here, item, and then we can actually target the first child of the item class. So first child and margin top and 0. And cool, it looks much better now. But alternatively, we can simplify this CSS code by using the owl selector. So I'm going to comment this out and then margin top as well. And then now I am going to have container and child combinator, and we are going to add owl selector here. And let's add margin top 30 pixel. So this owl selector chooses every element in the container scope except the first element, which is going to be this first item. So when we want to provide the CSS value to all elements except the first one, the owl selector will work really well. And as you can see, the first element doesn't get this margin top 30 pixel. We have this 30 pixel actually from the container's padding 30 pixel. Cool. Now with the margin trim, we can achieve the same. But before that, let's first check which browser supports margin trim. So I'm going to go to Can I Use? And let's search for margin trim. And from this table, it only works on Safari above 16.4. So to practice margin trim, let's use Safari. So Safari, and I have already prepared this, but I am going to reload this page. Cool. And first, let's check my Safari version, and it's 16.6. Great. Now, if you have a lower version of Safari, you need to install a version above 16.4 to use margin trim. All right, so here, what we're gonna do is, I am actually going to uncomment this, and we are actually going to enable this margin top, and then causing this 60 pixel space issue. Now, to trim the container's edge, what we can do is, in the container, we can use margin trim, and then the value will be block start. And as you can see here, adding margin trim block starts will make the margin of the first block child with the container's edge trimmed to 0. For more details about margin trim, probably we can check out the MDN page. So let's go MDN and then margin trim. And it will provide all the details about the margin trim. So check out these documentations. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Great. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.